Well. Welcome to the Architects of Fate streaming extravaganza. That's right, you found the self-proclaimed original Twitch TTRPG stream that lets you shake up our world. Now pay attention, because this is how it works. If you'd like to add some loops to this roller coaster ride of a show, you're gonna need fate chips. Now these magical loyalty points can be earned just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or just engaging with us in the chat. It's like free money, Pete. With your fate chips, you can use your powers as an architect to heal your favorite players, summon items that will make their adventure a lot easier, or a lot harder. You can even make players say or sing outrageously silly things. Think of those possibilities. But wait. There is more. You can also toss our unsuspecting heroes into random encounters that will leave them sweating, strategizing, and questioning their life choices. All it takes is a quick redeem command in the chat. You choose the item or action and the player you want to mess with, and we'll take it from there. So sit back, relax, and prepare yourselves for a mind-blowing spectacle of storytelling and mayhem. We've got adventure, we've got drama, and more surprises than a clown car at a kid's birthday party. So let's go! Hey, hello all you architects of fate. I'm Simon, and with me is my good friend Rufus the robot. This evening we have another installment of Cookie Trek, where we take some randomly generated Star Trek situations, and with the help of you, we try and make a 3-act Star Trek episode, and we do it while relaxing, kicking back on a Friday, and having some cookies. Rufus, do you want to tell us about tonight's story and the cookies?
Oh, I sure do. Tonight's story is called Clean Up on Isle Sisco. And the beats we need to hit are evacuate an entire planet, Maquis shenanigans, and officer has one more thing to say before underling leaves the room. And our cookie tonight is from Ikea. It's the Kafferep Chocolate Cookie. We had the coffee flavor some time ago. I can't remember when, but this is pretty much the same configuration. It's got little hearts on one side and a big heart on the other side with an opening. So we'll be chatting while we, munch on these great cookies.
Oh, God. I'm having some digitally distorted munching sounds.
Yeah.
We're going to do some mukbang here for you folks.
I mean, I got to say, this is the chocolate flavor is a lot better to me than the coffee flavor.
Oh yeah, without any doubt.
I mean, I guess, what's missing though, I think the coffee flavor had little dots of some other kind of cream inside of it, and this is just straight up chocolate when you pull it apart.
It had dots of pain and bitterness. As you can tell, that was not my top ranked cookie tier.
Yeah.
But
that's something we could think about. Like if we want to do some kind of retrospective at some point and go back and maybe talk about the best cookies.
Yeah, we do what do the kids do, the ABCF list or whatever it is?
Yeah, I think that could be kind of like a clip show for us.
Oh God, yes, we need to figure out how a clip show works. So anybody who has a budding Fiverr business that really just wants to waste their time on this, we will pay upwards of 75 cents an hour. Because no one wants to work anymore. Nope. Nobody does. Nobody. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's darn hard out there. Darn hard out there. I want UBI. I'm going on the woke Cookie Trek reign of terror already. So we're going to UBI. We're just coming out of the gate swinging. So let me get our titles up here. Title card. So we got to evacuate a planet, Maquis shenanigans, and officers have one more thing to say before the underling leaves the room. And Ensign Noob, or Lieutenant Noob, I guess, is probably usually the lowest person on the totem pole.
Generally speaking, it's yeah. I mean, I don't think he's a lieutenant. Okay, so yeah, so there may be an occasional ensign, but I don't think we have an ensign so far.
No, I think nope. And we have a chief, and respect-wise, chiefs rank most people that are captains.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my firm understanding of military protocol is that the chiefs are you don't mess with the chiefs. You
do not mess with
people. You just do not.
But it might be fun at some point to have an ensign or even a cadet that Noob gets to boss around.
Oh, we're going to have to. All right, we'll throw that in, fresh from the academy. But the problem is, like all Starfleet cadets, they're going to know everything. And they'll be really good at it, that they'll just spill coffee on you.
Yeah.
Gomez, calling Gomez. At least she made it out of Star Trek alive.
That is so true.
I mean, if she was in Picard's era, she'd be a goner.
I know. Yeah, if they would drill something into her head or something.
Ship would blow up, changeling infiltrator, you name it. So what I want to do is, where do we want to start? Because there's Maquis shenanigans. We're evacuating a planet. Could it be a? Because I think I want to go back to the planet that. Let's say that Sisco blew up other planets. Like just chasing people around, just chasing what was it? Oh gosh, darn it! What was the name of the guy from the uniform?
The uniform.
Remember the episode, Star Trek episode, where he had the Maquis traitor, and he was a security chief. DS9.
Yeah, what was that guy's name?
He was great.
Yeah, I really enjoyed him.
Michael Eddington. So there's a whole bunch of Mr. Eddington, and that was honestly super happy. Glad it was, you got the insider guy. You were trying to roll him in, and there was people speculating about.
Well, I remember, when it was such a surprise. I
was genuinely stunned.
Yeah, it was just like, oh, whoa, that's a surprise.
That's not the Starfleet way.
I know they didn't give you any foreshadowing that I can remember.
Well, no, he'd followed orders in the past. He'd done other things. He'd sabotaged the cloaking device on orders. He was a good Starfleet officer where he said, "No, this is my orders, and I can't contradict those."
That's so true.
So that seems like a big loophole in the Starfleet hierarchy when some rando admiral outside of your chain of command can just take over your guys. It feels like it's something that you shouldn't do. I do understand it, but it's like, but my CO didn't give me those. Whoa, what the hell are those?
Oh, those are cool.
Green tribbles.
It's green tribbles or
angry green tribbles,
or Oscar the Grouch with his mouth closed, something.
Oscar the Grouch in high humidity. Yeah, high humidity Oscar the Grouch.
So yeah, where do you want to start?
All right, so because I'm thinking we can evacuate the planet. We could just be over the planet that has to be evacuated. And there's probably some Maquis problems because we're in the post era. We're like, I think we're in slightly lower decks era. Romulus is kind of almost blown up and stuff, and we're rescuing Romulans. It's that era just before Hovis goes.
Okay. So are we thinking that we already know what the mission is, or is the evacuation going to come as the last minute surprise?
We can start with Maquis shenanigans because they're trying to find a new home planet and maybe blow their planet up. I don't know. I may have just solved the entire story. And this is the biggest problem with what we're doing here. Okay, so let's have Requiem for a Hug playing. Let's start something out in a character revealing moment. let's find somebody who we don't. The holodeck Thunderdome. Oh, okay, we do have DS9 sets.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay. What we'll do is we're gonna do a fake teaser. We're gonna do a head fake.
Okay.
Okay, and we're gonna be in the Hall of whatever, Klingon Great Hall.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna be. I'm gonna throw up noob, obviously, because I need to. There's my noob. Copy, because I keep forgetting and erasing him. Or me. I keep forgetting and erasing me. And what I'm going to do is, what are we doing in the Great Hall? And I'm going to ask it for an event. Inspect Stalemate is a remote event, meaning it is not part of me. But I like the idea of the teaser being an inspection, and a stalemate. And I don't know. I got a couple ideas, but I'd like to hear yours.
I would say that we've been asked to monitor some trade negotiations, maybe.
Okay.
And it's between the Klingons and somebody, and
I'm gonna bring my friend in.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, I want to throw the Ferengi sisters in.
Oh, yeah.
So we got them. I mean, even though I think they're technically dead or something, I don't remember if they are or not.
I actually don't think we killed them.
Yeah, this is going to be like what I mean, this, in the context of the show, the idea of it's a holodeck. Oh, goodness, you're in the middle of the shit and it's a holodeck, right? And, they just drop that on you. We're just going to do this.
Maybe Noob is getting some diplomacy training.
Oh yeah, no, he is absolutely getting diplomacy. Is he getting it from anyone, or is he just taking the command?
Let's say that's the long-winded officer that we're going to deal with.
Strack.
Yeah.
He doesn't get to do much. We actually start filling out his background.
Yeah, it's about time. He's only got one line on this.
He's only got one item on the thing, counselor. That's literally, I think, it, isn't it? Yeah, which I think honestly isn't there. It should go in his, because it's a trait.
But he's also a part-time diplomat.
Oh yeah, part-time. Oh no, we're here to help him. We're here to help him finish his diplomacy merit badge.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think being a Tellarite, no, make it is Tellarite.
So, okay, this would be funny. Let's make it like the episode where Troy is trying for bridge command.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
He keeps going in, and things just go horribly wrong every time.
Oh yeah, there's people dead.
And he just keeps resetting and starting again.
As a question, I'm gonna just roll some dice here. Hank, stand by. We're gonna roll some dice. Which I think I should clip this. Because I think it looks good. I might send them to somebody. I'm gonna roll 2d20.
Okay.
And we're gonna total the number up.
Boom! I love the dice.
What do we have?
18 and 12.
Okay, well that's 30. Wow, that was impressive. This is his 30th attempt. And Noob is tired. Okay, so this is 30th attempt to pass the command, the diplomacy training program. And I think the answer is going to be get drunk. or something. It'll be that kind of a thing where you, or the response will be, you have to kill Noob. It's like, but wait, I'm not a hologram, and then I gotta kill you anyway.
I gotta kill you.
What if Jordy had accidentally joined Troy on the holodeck simulation when she sent him to his death? Well, I guess we're gonna roleplay this. Safety's on or off? Jordy had the yes and that one. Starfleet was real shits to people.
Always.
I mean, the amount of moral quandaries that they have to deal with week in and week out probably does require the highest level of training. But yeah, there's a trade impasse. I don't know for what. We can make up some random Star Trek shit. I'm gonna ask an event to give us that. Spy Hope. Oh, they're trying to negotiate a hostage. A spy release, hostage release?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we've reached an impasse. Yeah, I wish I didn't. I gotta start using serif fonts because sans serif really messes between L and I. Okay, so we have hostage release negotiations, 30th, what's his name? Strack's 30th attempt. I mean, the fun part is, if we actually had a cast, we could have them roleplay this, because I think it would be hilarious to watch the team tear into this one.
Yeah.
I think maybe actually we're going to do some improv trek. Maybe that'll be our show. Is have the players that we have for other games come in and just do a Star Trek scene out of Cookie Trek. Okay, maybe not. Maybe that's a non-starter. But anyway, we get an emergency alert or something. I mean, that's our or a chirp. We get suddenly a red alert.
A redder alert.
I want to save the red alert for later in the game. Double red alert, which I did find out was a thing.
Yeah.
That was somebody who struck. Even though I joke about the lore, I really do my best to keep up because I really do.
I didn't remember it either, but I know it's real.
God, it's real. It's TOS, so I don't know if it counts anymore. It's TOS. But
it's in its own.
It's in its own little bubble now.
Its own bubble now.
And that actually clears up a lot of things. If you take TOS out of things, a lot of things start shaking out much smoother.
It's the oddball.
Well, it's almost like they didn't expect anything to be rewatched.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Well, in those days you didn't.
You didn't. It was gone. And so I'm super happy. Okay, suddenly we get a red alert. We got a report to the bridge that takes us right out of the teaser into Act 1.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Act 1, bridge or conference room?
Let's do conference room.
We haven't used the conference room. That always goes over well with the characters.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to do a weird thing. This will now be our new visual language. That we're on the holodeck.
It's our love language, yeah.
Yeah, our love language. I'm just going to put a little token here on the corner. Attach a token to the corner of the set.
We're actually in the holodeck.
Yeah. I think that's. I'm like
shorthand. That's good.
Good Lord! After 35 episodes, we've got a visual language.
We're always improving.
I think that's an important thing. No, it is. I mean, as funny as it is, it's Friday. We must always strive. Do we want the side-on bridge or the front-on bridge? Or no, conference rooms.
Conference room.
We only get one conference room, unless you want to count the Met Hall or the Thunder Pit. This is the more aggressive conference room of Rigel 7. Rigel 7's I wish that would actually be kind of as a lore thing. If you could see me doing meta, it would actually be kind of cool to have conference rooms configurable.
For different people.
Different cultures.
That's the thing. Sometimes you may need more people in there than you have chairs.
Yep. Or you have people that when they have social interactions, they don't sit.
Mm.
And so to make everybody a little more comfortable, there's a head of a table or not. I mean, it's actually kind of a cool thing. I think I might suggest that as an essay to somebody who writes such things. Because that would be an interesting weird thing. Because didn't they do that with the guy who was the chorus? Who had his
Oh yeah.
chorus?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What was the episode name? Deaf. Yeah, deaf diplomat. Stewie, loud as a whisper. Yeah, because like loud as a whisper. Howie Seagull. But it's loud as a whisper. Where did I get Stewie out of that? I really this weekend is not here fast enough.
It
man.
would really be funny, the character from Family Guy
would have done it. Yeah,
portraying this character.
No, actually, I think we just found the ensign.
Ensign Stewie.
Oh God! Wait, there's Stewie from Star Trek. Images. Yes. Oh my God! All of them.
Oh, there he is. He's got a uniform on.
All of them are goddamn valid at this point.
Yes.
I want Stewie Star Trek cosplay. Because if that's not a thing, I am gonna do. I'm just gonna do Stewie cosplay and see what I can come up with. The weird part is that there are people who would do better. Because now all you're seeing is that really crappy one. Okay, that actually looks good. It looks vaguely Star Trek uniform. It really does. It looks like he's vaguely got one of the gray jammies uniforms on. That it's about right for the era. Yeah, so we're gonna add Ensign Stewie. Or he could either be Ensign Stewie or it could be an ambassador.
But let's see. Who else is in the room first?
Well, obviously Lieutenant Noob.
Okay.
Strax is coming because I think he's gonna.
Now he thinks he knows everything about diplomacy.
I don't think so. I think he's well aware of how failing he is. He's the most insecure Tellarite we've ever had.
Oh wow, that's different.
That's different. Well, he's a counselor too, which I think is great.
Oh yeah, that's a different career path too.
And I think he's very blustery but insecure. So now we've got traits for him. By the way, insecure, and he's also fronts. And in at the diplomatic program. And I think in its weird casual Star Trek racism, there's certain races in the books, right? There are certain races that are apparently not required to take certain classes at the academy. Like Vulcans don't have to take Kobayashi Maru because you know what they'll do. And I guess that's a thing. They just sort of it's sort of like when the World War II when they used Native American troops. Yeah. And everybody just said, "Oh, you're an Indian. Go out there. You know how to scout." And the trooper is not going to tell this CO who's finally given him something to do. No, I can't. I grew up in Cleveland. I grew up in a res. I can skin a deer and fix an engine, but stalking Germans and wailing on them is not there. They got a lot of people killed that way, apparently. But someone might correct me on that, and that's okay if I'm absolutely wrong. That's a story I heard, and it fits my narrative of how things work. But yeah, So I say that the Tellarites are automatically exempted from any diplomatic training. They just say, no, it's not worth it because he's a Tellarite.
Just never going to take.
Yeah, I think that's the best and most actually realistic casual racism. Where they just go, oh yeah.
You could just skip this one.
You can skip this one, and it's like, why? Get them up there. And that's an artifact of this era of Star Trek. I think other eras of Star Trek treat it way better the closer you get to contemporary. But yeah, Stewie's there. I think we're gonna need. All right, so this is gonna be a conference about the problem on the planet. So we're gonna probably need the medical officer and the transporter chief because moving people around. And who's our security officer? I like the captain's just checked out.
Yeah.
He's not involved.
Just check in with me.
Just let me know what you come up with. Bye.
Yeah, who is security? I don't know if we ever made anybody.
Lieutenant L. Yeah, but we don't. We don't have a chief of security. I think we can make Aldo chief of security.
Yeah, I mean,
unless you want to spin up a new guy, make it Stewie. You want Stewie to be the chief of security? Because I don't really get his voice, so I don't know.
Yeah,
what to
I
do
don't
with
think
him.
we should. I don't think we should plan on him coming back.
No, I think we can just dump him on the planet. Okay, he's a lieutenant. I get to give him the little gold background because I believe it or not. Whoops.
You got a code going on, right?
Yeah, I'm doing the highlight colors. That. Yeah, I think that he should definitely, get the. I'm going to say security. So we'll start actually putting people into their, actual locations. I think, who is ranking officer at this point? We don't have one. Like Chief Jot, Dr. Lind, maybe? Is Lyndon
ranking officer?
Lind and Strack are the best.
Yeah.
Out of the other ranks on this?
Why is the doctor here?
Well, you got radiation burns and shit.
Oh, okay.
You got things are broken. Things will be.
So it really is a medical crisis on the planet.
Yeah, because you got to evacuate people. They're probably injured. Would be my supposition. And having in other games played a medical officer who was utterly sidelined for 3 hours, I want to include the medical officer in everything because they're a backup scientist. If you don't have a scientist, you got a backup scientist in the situation because they can do science. Usually they got science in there. The same personality. Rarely will they have hand-to-hand combat. Rarely. Star Trek: Strange New World spoiler. Rarely will they be combat death machines like Chapel and which I think was good. That was actually a good thing for them. Okay, so hey, GM, sciencing is absolutely useful, and I will say that in a pinch, thanks, GM. I will say, I'm speaking as referee to referee. I want to make absolutely sure everyone is doing something at the table every minute, and I will force people to take secondary characters. The evening's going super well. We got cookies. We got way better ones than before.
Yeah, those are quite good. So we're thinking that we just know what the crisis is.
We're getting cold.
The Maquis shenanigans.
There's a Maquis shenanigans.
Led to some sort of medical crisis on the planet.
Yeah, now we can stage that in 2 stages. Maquis Well, let's leave Dr. Lin. Well, yeah, the Maquis did some shenanigans, and the problem is that this is 20 years after the Maquis War. So a Maquis sleeper cell. Oh, Maquis sleepers.
Maquis sleepers.
Maquis. Oh, I'm liking this already. Maquis in stasis.
Yes, it's like they woke up somehow and did not know that all of this was
Yeah,
over.
it all blow over, and all the people they know are dead. Yeah, and our evenings are going pretty well. So I have to keep making sure my mouth moves, or I look weird. It should be picking up my audio. That's the biggest problem with this. Otherwise, I just look like I'm crinkling my lips.
Absolutely.
Oh, I know where it's queuing in. It's my lower lip.
Oh.
Yeah. So, Maquis shenanigans. Maquis are in stasis. Woke up and woke on a Cardassian settlement. Okay. Now, I'm going to say in this universe, Cardassian settlements are probably like, the refugee camps, would be my attitude, because they didn't come out too well from the war. And I think that their society, if I'm canon-wise, I think that they fell apart pretty hard. They became more pitiable, more not empathetic, but there was just you got no more planet, bro. Like, a few billion people dead because of the founders, but that's okay. We put them in a jar, and they'll be fine. So and so this is on Beta Trianguli 3. Moon. Because why not? Let's do something cool. The moon of Beta Triangula 3, and stop the Maquis.
Stop those Maquis.
Which means I would swap out. No, I think the captain is just going to let us come to our own conclusions, because we have to stop the Maquis. We got to prep for casualties. So the big thing is we have to do things like form a battle plan. And prep for casualties, right? Spell. And I don't know what Stewie is doing here. So GM, you get to run an NPC. You get to make an NPC choice. To let you know, flipping back. Tonight's story beats are: we have to evacuate a planet, Maquis shenanigans, and an officer has one more thing to say before the underling leaves the room. So,
well, that could be it. Maybe Stewie's there giving us this briefing.
Okay.
And
so what is it?
It's pretty obvious that it's pretty obvious that everybody understands what's going on pretty well.
Okay.
It's and then as we feel like the meeting is finishing, everybody starts getting up, and then he says, "But one more thing," and then we sit back down again.
Okay, so this is Commander Stewie?
Yes, Commander Stewie.
Stu. And then because there are many Stews in his academy, he's known as Stu E. I've seen that happen where it's like, you have too many kids with the same name, so everyone became named like Hannah or Janet F.
Yeah.
Which is just weird. He's wearing Command Red, which means I get to give it a text color of an off gray. There we go. Yeah, I think that he's the one that pulls this stunt on everybody.
Yes,
We'll
yes.
slightly vary from our
He really enjoys his rank.
his what little power he has.
Yeah, his petty little power.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna.
He loves just that action of people having to sit back down.
Yeah, and he waits, and I think eventually everyone just sits, and then when they finally, it turns into this weird waiting game. Yeah, let me get Stewie up here. Oops. See. There. Copy that. Okay. And I don't know what his job is. Is he like chief tactical officer then?
GM has suggested that he's
Oh my
Starfleet Intelligence, Starfleet Security Case Officer.
Redeem glitch. Oh, you don't. Yeah, you don't have to redeem things, which is kind of brilliant. Oh, you don't know. You spend points. No. No, we don't want you to do that. But I hope it works. Did redeem glitch work for him? I'm a little pissed. So it should be local Starfleet security case. Okay, I like it. Yeah, he could be like the local troubleshooter for the sector. It's like when we don't have an admiral. You send this nebbish. He's like whoever the guy was in Conspiracy. You know, the guy that said, you start poking everywhere for the admiral. Yeah, let's try this. Hold on. It looks like the commands aren't working.
Oh,
well, that kind of sucks. Oh well, I don't care. Screw it.
Well, it doesn't really matter for us.
I mean, yeah, the points don't matter. I didn't spend the fate chips, it seems, but the glitch actually is about the possible wrinkle in the case. Yes, so we can. All right, so is this a glitch against us or against the Maquis, GM? We're getting deep into our mechanical lore here on Architects of Fate, and I don't mind it.
Aren't we?
Oh, I'm all for it because the whole point is that everybody's at the table writing some stuff. More against the team. Okay, so we'll have some glitches going against us. So it can be either we have the problem on the Maquis have an advantage. And I think GM made a comment that the Maquis may have weapons intact. If I get that right. Basically, Maquis might have a hidden hangar. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because we stuck him in cryo. So, or stasis. Sorry, it's Star Trek. So we're going to do that for him. All right. Prep for battle. Prep for casualties. Yeah, actually, do we deal with the Maquis? Because we're supposed to capture the Maquis, right?
Yeah, I mean,
because we're not going to kill him.
Because we've got to somehow neutralize the threat and try to keep them safe. Yeah.
Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm adding capture Maquis to our notes. I'm going to add that as a fourth thing. As one of our things. So we already got Maquis shenanigans. We're taking that. We've launched that. We've launched that particular subplot. Basically, Maquis might have a hidden hangar with a raider that could get any intact weapon off world. Okay. Oh, so they could like move their shit. No, we also had them like getting. I think they saw a Cardassian base. So what I'd like to do is have two groups of Maquis. One that's working toward getting the weapon off, and then the hotheads, because there's the thinkers, the strategic dudes, And then there'll be the hotheads that just go, there's Cardassians, get them!
Yeah.
And that way we've got 2 different groups to play with, which might be kind of fun. I'm going to put that in here. 2 groups.
1, 2. Count of 1, 2.
1, 2. That have a hidden weapon. I mean, it could be like one of them their Cardassian dreadnought bombs. You know, I forget what it was called, but it was that robot bomb that B'Elanna found, and she programmed that one time.
You know, I remember that now. Yeah.
I'm going to call it the Dreadnought Bomb for the moment until GM comes in with a lore save for us.
Was that with the one that was sentient?
Yeah, it was smart, and then it was like, oh, hey, I'm B'Elanna, remember? Oh, yeah, I also programmed it to be paranoid. God damn it. And so it was, she'd managed to give it I think bypass it by turning it sentient. Or something along those lines. And it's been a while. I appreciate anyone weighing in, but it was a very interesting element of a story, and too bad they forgot all about it next week.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is one of the 15 dreadnought bombs that B'Elanna set up and just left somewhere. It's very certain that B'Elanna is not going to be reappearing in this story, along with Chakotay. Chakotay and B'Elanna are probably not coming back.
That's true.
Boy, Voyager seemed to spin off a lot of people that sort of gave up cleaving to a certain philosophy. A lot of red hats. Yes, Dreadnought. Oh, it probably was called that. Yeah. So they've got a reprogrammed Cardassian warp missile as part of their hidden thing. And we can do without those 2. Yeah, which is sad, because I liked the characters, which is, the artist and the art thing, because hey, I love Reg Barclay, and oh Jesus, which is, and I like Buck Rogers, but Gil Gerard is a whack job. Well, I don't agree with his politics, so that's, I guess, doesn't make him crazy, but it does make me feel disappointed in him. So anyway, they got a dreadnought bomb. We don't know about the dreadnought bomb yet, so that's a good thing. I like the idea we're setting up our backstory. And did we want to have a thing where we take pictures of the planet, or are we just going to do our own little thing here and let it evolve in front of us and not cut away?
Yeah,
we don't cut away to them.
It evolve in front of us.
Okay.
It's one of those things like it's a control room movie or a control room episode where we're the locus of all the action, but basically it's all happening somewhere else. Yeah,
we're just watching there's phaser fights off screen, all that. It's like most of Babylon 5, where the war was
screens or something, but we don't show the audience what's happening on the screen. We just
yeah. I'm sorry, that was the Bin Laden raid. Where we just saw everybody reacting, that one picture of everyone reacting.
That's exactly what it is.
Which is like, okay, if we had the ability to make a chat GPT AR art of that, I would commission that for our group. But yeah, so what is Stewie's, we all get up, what is Stewie's one more thing? I can randomly generate something.
Yeah, I'd say just it could be just anything, because he's just doing it as a power trip.
Oh yeah, it is. It's dispute advice.
Now, I might have, I need to tell you this, that there is some disagreement amongst high command about something.
Oh, I was thinking that he's going to actually give you advice.
Oh.
About disputes.
Okay.
Like, just one more thing. And then he issues some kind of bizarre wisdom.
Well, it's going to be tied to a personal story. It's like my grandma, who used to make the best pound cakes. It's like she would always say. Because it's kind of getting to be like, maybe he's an energy vampire.
Oh, I think I like that. Buddhist ideas on the philosophical causes of whatever. Quotes. I need quotes. I need something pithy, people. Let me see. A disciplined mind brings happiness. Conquer anger with non-anger. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just throw that baby in there for no reason.
Yeah, we're all just kind of sitting there, side-eyeing and
Are we done? Can we get up as
like,
the donuts?
What is this guy talking about?
Yep. So we get that. I like that. I will say that as a player, I have actually just had a Buddhist quote generator sit next to me while I was playing a monk, and I would just throw that shit out.
Yes.
In the middle of everything, I just lay it on them, and everybody hated it, and it was glorious. I couldn't do anything in combat because I didn't have spells or any of that stuff. It was very clearly a game system not really geared toward role playing, I think is my phrase. Okay, so they've by the way, we're gonna formulate a battle plan. Okay, so Noob is gonna help formulate the battle plan. We're gonna roll some dice and see if we're at an advantage or a disadvantage in our battle plan. Because our battle plan is gonna shape like any combat encounter going forward is gonna get gonna be affected by the strategy that we come up with, right? So I have about a 12 in that. Okay, I got a 14 or 12. I only got one point in the battle plan. Battle plan's kind of mediocre. It's not doing us any favors, but it's not doing us any harm. Prepping for casualties, Dr. Lynn's got about a 14. So anything more than one success is going to help us. Oh, jeez, they're rolling terrible. Okay, mediocre. So we have a mediocre battle plan.
I guess the evacuation is the next thing. How are we going to do on that?
We had capture the Maquis. We don't have to. Here's the deal: we don't have to evacuate yet because we remember they're attacking the colony. We don't have to evacuate them.
So that's not the plan.
We had to take that off. Yeah, I had to take that off because we came up with better ideas.
Okay.
If that's okay. And then the new imperative became capture the Maquis, which we're just gonna leave, whatever. And that's
whatever.
That's folded into battle plan.
It's really part of the charm.
So we've left with a plan. It's not a great plan, but it's a plan.
But it's our plan.
It's our plan.
It's our plan. What can I say? It's not a good plan. It's not a bad plan. It's just a plan.
It's just a plan. So what we're gonna do? We're in Act 2. Where would we find ourselves? I mean, we could be riding fire on the shuttle, like down. I mean, was our plan like to kind of sneak in and attack the Maquis, or to just roll up and say, "Yo, we're the USS Fan Service"?
Well, let's do a generate on that.
Generate thing on what we want to do. Because it's generally like, are we taking an active or passive approach, aggressive or passive approach? Activity wishes. Good luck with whatever that means. Activity wishes. What? Okay, it's an activity. It's either activity or wishful thinking.
Yeah, maybe we just sit there and hope.
Postpone expectations.
This is
not helping.
Yeah.
Abandon stalemate. Yeah. Let's just go with evens odds.
Okay.
Are we gonna be coming in guns blazing, yes or no? And I'm gonna go with somewhat unlikely.
Okay.
Oh, nope, extreme yes.
Oh, extreme yes. Here we go.
We're coming in with guns a-blazing, so it's like...
That doesn't sound very much like us, but here we go.
Here we go. Well, that's one of the reasons it's not going to go well. I don't know what that is.
What's what?
Oh, I just had an element. Okay. From a battle plan. And I'm going to say... This is why it's a 0.1. And I think that this is all Aldo's doing. This isn't my doing. This is Aldo's doing.
Mm-hmm.
So Aldo is going to go down, and I think he's going to have the full force of the ship with him. Is this a bridge thing or is this a shuttle thing? Because we could basically attack with the ship, and then use shuttles to like get down there.
I tend to like the bridge, but you know, I'm open.
Are we just gonna all stand on the bridge while the shuttles go down and get massacred?
I just feel like that's such a Star Trek thing.
Yeah, but we have a budget.
Well, you know, yeah, whatever however you want to handle it. Let's go. You know.
Okay. You know, bridge or not, are we going to be on the bridge or are we going to be in a landing? Well, there has to be a landing party, one way or another, right?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm thinking more. We have a landing party of some sort, which is the most active thing to do. The captain can be up on the bridge because that is where the captain's staying. So we'll do a landing party. But we get there, and I guess what we'll do is we'll get there and we'll see ground fighting. Okay.
Seeing some action, yeah.
Yep. We see ground fighting. The ground. What other things are going on? You know, maybe there's like 50 Maquis. So this would be a thing where we'd have like kind of an assault group. With type 3 phasers, which is the rifle. Let me see. And, because the Cardassian colony has been asking us for help, so I have to actually generate some Cardassians, I think. Let me see. Where's my Cardassians? I know I wasn't going to do Cardassians necessarily, but I mean, I wasn't going to do cosplay per se, but we get some good cosplayers. Damn, that's amazing.
Oh, that's great.
I know.
I love the hair.
I love the hair. I think that's more just a Photoshop. And that's okay. I'm a big fan of. Really big fan. That looks more like Tosk. Let's get some dudes in here. Yeah, he's in his checkered shirt. So that's pretty good. And because for a while, didn't they have like a weird bluish skin, or they had some weird, interesting skin tones for them? They had gray to pink. I think if I remember Cardassian's skin tones. Okay, so we got that one, and I'm gonna grab this other one. Yes, I like her. I like the hair too. And I think that's actually in the. Spectrum of hair. Okay, so they're being attacked. I need some Maquis, which could be damn near anybody. Which kind of sucks. But yeah, there's a bunch of 50 combatants, colonists, hold up in a central structure. So they're all holed up in a building. We form up an assault group. There's some transporter inhibitors. In effect, because of course there are.
Of course there are.
Well, because otherwise it's over. You just beam over and they're done. I mean, it's like you got to now come up with a reason the magic technology doesn't work, because it literally, that and the sonic screwdriver are huge sins. It could be all Gorn Maquis. I very much like the idea of the Gorn Maquis. They're all wearing hats.
They're all wearing hats.
Well, actually, the Maquis were absolutely kind of the opposite of that. But yeah.
They tended to just sort of wear what I think of as kind of bland clothes.
Yeah, they were just civilians and
nondescript.
Yeah, I think they were an example of you kind of pushed people that just literally wanted to kind of live too far, and they didn't seem to see their rights as pie. If that makes sense. They didn't say that if you get rights, I must be losing them, which is the opposite of the little red hat crowd. Rights are not pie. Okay. So we've got, I like the idea that dreadnought bomb's gonna do something really bad. Okay, let's do some pew pewing. Essentially, we're gonna beam down. These two are gonna be like in a room. We're gonna have the entire battle staged. The outcome of the entire battle is based on what we do in one room. Because that's the most Star Trek shit of all.
Yes.
I'll be me and Aldo. Do you want to bring Stewie, or do we want to?
It's the room where it happened.
It is the room where it happened.
We can leave Stewie up there. He was just a messenger, and he was there to give us the mission.
Yeah, he gave us the mission, and we really didn't need him. And also, before we get on the transporter pad, does he have any words of wisdom for us?
Yes. But the transporter chief just sends us down while he's talking.
Perfect.
One more thing.
One more thing. Chief Jot has no. He's had this crap pulled at him before. He has had to sit and miss lunch because people couldn't say goodbye in the transporter room. He said, yeah, that is the thing. Transporter officers just have to kind of stand around while people have all these opinions and discussions. And no. I've got a dog asking me about the last cookie. So that's good. And I've got, Starfleet red shirt security. Starfleet security cosplays. I'm gonna go with that. I mean, this guy knows what he's doing. And Star Trek Beyond just has like everything that looks like actual military outfits, which I'm not a super fan of, but it's a thing. Let's just use these guys. I've always liked these guys.
Okay.
They're going to go retro. It's going to be their cosplay. We got them out of the holodeck. But this will be good copies for our, what was it called? It'll be good to fill out our ranks for security personnel. Because these guys, it was the most logical thing too. It was all earth tone. I'm surprised they didn't have that in Next Gen, but I think that was contrary to Gene's vision.
So what are you? Okay, there they are. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, so he's one of us. We got a few of these guys. I was trying to find Maquis cosplay, which I don't know what that is. Sci-fi cosplays. Okay, with fewer boobs. Thank you.
Cosplay with fewer boobs.
Fewer.
Single boobs, perhaps.
Just some things. That's a good still suit. Okay, these are okay. Not fantastic. Sorry about that, guys.
Well, it's like our plan. It's not good. It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not good. Let's go with Andromeda. Well, that's not bad.
Okay.
No. All right. It's Okay, Kevin Sorbo. Let's look for somebody who's not Kevin Sorbo. Okay, whoever this is, we're just gonna. I don't care. I'm not logging in. I don't want any of your crap. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna take this out of shoot. The one with the puppets.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we're just gonna do that. We're just gonna have him be. We're just gonna have them be the stand-ins for Maquis. Okay. Shooter booters. Okay, I think we're coming down in overwhelming force here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And what I'll do is we're gonna have a thing where it's me and Aldo and all these security guards are just gonna nail these poor bastards.
Well, they've been in stasis or something, and maybe they're just also having trouble coming out of it, and they're not communicating well.
Well, there's only 3 of them too, and we got the drop on them.
Okay.
Would be my thing, because I don't want to have a protracted fight. We're writing this story, and I want to get to the more interesting thing, which is the second group of Maquis.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll just do it as a big one roll thing. Do we get the drop on them? All right, 2 14s. No,
wow.
We do not get the drop on them.
Isn't there something magic goes along with having the same number on both dice?
Only in Solar Patrol. Only in Solar Patrol. We're gonna set our phasers. No, they never seem to use wide angle stun except for like 1 or 2 things, which is the dumbest. It's the most useful thing of phaser shotgun, a non-lethal phaser shotgun. So yeah, in true Star Trek thing, we essentially failed our stealth check. So it would be how I'd interpret that. So they were a little sharper attacks than we thought.
Yeah.
So they spotted us coming. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna roll a couple of attacks. Like, we're gonna let Aldo take a shot. He just needs 1 success. 11 and 19. Oh my god. All right. This is not a good day for the Federation. Do I have... So I never got my little yellow circles? This is... well, see, I have a stun sticker.
Yeah,
I know. I'll just put it up again then. There it is. We just put that over him. We gradient it yellow because he's stunned.
Mm-hmm. Good idea.
Yeah, and that's how that works. So he's stunned. They get a counterattack. Let's see how they do. Really quick, I got an 18 and a something else. Oh, I only rolled 1 die? Oh, well, he missed that one. And a 2. Oh, crap. So he does take a pop. Is it gonna be the NPCs or is it gonna be the players?
Well, let's have it be Aldo, just to add a little bit of drama.
Yep. Okay. Aldo's gonna take 5 die 6 of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's 3 5s and a 2. So I'm gonna re-roll the 3 5s. Oops, that's the wrong die. Sorry. No, come on. Yes. 2 2 4. Jeez, yeah. Aldo took like 2 4 6 7 8 9 points of damage. So I think Aldo's down.
Well, it's Noob. You got to save the day, my friend.
Yeah, it's good that Noob is getting a chance to do something. They've counterattacked. Noob is gonna do a thing.
You Mary Jane, you.
I'm gonna Mary Jane the Mary Noob.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I rolled a 20 and a 3. So
All right.
that's a consequence.
Oh no.
So yeah, I shot past him, and I think I stunned the Cardassian.
I mean, yeah, all hope appears to be lost. So we've really got to come up with some
Well, they're gonna take another pop at us.
a Hail Mary pass or something.
Oh, it's a Mary Sue pass. Actually, another one pops off, hits one of us. I'm gonna say he takes a pot shot at Noob, because Noob's not very good at it. And I got what? A 2, a 2, a 2. Oh my god. That's 6 points. I can deal with 6 points. I'm gonna declare that I'm gonna spend 2 threat and go nuh-uh. I'm gonna give the referee 2 threat because I have not used threat against myself, and I am unlikely to do so. Where's my I've got a prompts, titles, pending redeems. Yeah, I don't have any pending redeems. Momentum. Okay. I'm giving up 6 threat. Save. And you'll notice that changes on screen because I love OBS and static files. So yeah, I got blasted at. We're just going to say the hell you are. I like the idea of wide angle stun. I don't know if it costs escalation. I think it just costs an action to reset the phasers to it. Which should increase our chance to hit. Okay, the little dudes get better at shooting, and I'm gonna say that they drop one of these guys. And the thing is, it's weird. Is you're supposed to take turns, but if the sides are unequal, this turn taking thing sucks.
Yeah.
Because now, like, I've got 3 security guards, and all of them are going to unload on this poor fop. 16 and 17, total miss. 8 and 5, yep, that drops him. Okay, yep, we've taken him out. That's good. These are all just stun wounds, so they'll come back up at the end of the scene when we want them to.
Okay.
Hold up in a central whatever. The spot is coming. We have a fight. We got an old colonist, so I don't know if that's actually could be the complication is it actually hurts him. He might get actually toasty, a little heart murmur. Okay, so we've captured them, and I think that the colonists can say, there are more. And then we'll have to find out from a cave. You know, there's probably a nearby cave or something. And that will be Act 3. How's that?
Yes.
All right. So we got the. Let me see if I can find another dude who's not. Yeah, let's make this guy. He's looking evil. He looks like a guy. We're just gonna use him. We know it's from Farscape, but
he does look evil.
I know. I think he is actually. I really need to. We need to go rewatch that a bit. It was some pretty good stuff. It was some nice sci-fi. It's the sheer 90s-ness of it, I think would be the phrase. So we go down to Paradise City, right? Let's say Aldo is still too injured to continue. So it's just Noob and the security guards. Which is the goofiest thing ever, in my opinion.
Oh, I know. I mean, seriously, Noob, you're just in every scene. I mean, what can we say?
He's just gonna be there. He's got some guys. We can make them different by changing their color, but I'm not too concerned about that right now. There's a ship, right? There's a ship that's about to leave, which I definitely am. I'm totally here for. Now, do I have any sort of a prop for that? No, I don't.
We just talk about it and point to it off camera.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a matte painting, I think. Yeah. And then they have the space torpedo. And that'll be this. We're just gonna make it one of these, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the Booma.
The Booma.
And because it's Cardassian, it's got to be freaking gold or some shit. Yeah, so that's going to be the weapon. That will be that little dreadnought thing. What is it? We see the yeah, so they see that Cardassian missile onto their transport. What I'm thinking is this used to be a Maquis planet, and they got like sleepered, maybe, I don't know. And the Cardassian colonists came back after all the radiation. Oh, this is this was a planet that got to retcon this. It has leftover Sisco pollution on it. So I'm going to do that because I do like the idea that we come back to one of the planets and we can use the one that actually was it if we want to look it up. But that ties it in, and it gives the Maquis, and the Maquis aren't mindless savages, and I don't think the Cardassians are either.
And I mean,
they wake up. Yeah,
they're sympathetic in many ways. They're just up against the wall.
Yep, and I do love the idea that we've got the Cardassian planet, and the Cardassians go and inhabit the planet after these guys stayed. They stayed. There's we must finish our mission, or hey, I'll bet the war's still on. We're just gonna do that. And B'Elanna is counting on us.
B'Elanna is definitely counting on us.
Something like that. I don't know if that works with the story, but I'm here for it.
Do it for B'Elanna.
Do this for B'Elanna. And she's reprogrammed the damn thing, or at least given them instructions. She's given them a flash drive and says, just plug this in, it'll work. So they've got how to reprogram it. So we're gonna go down now. We spotted them. There's the ship over here. I don't know where the ship is. The ship. Yeah, we're just gonna pretend this is the ship. It's got little nacelles, and it's gonna be a box. So we're gonna just make this our ship. Yeah, it looks a little like a shuttle. We're just gonna shut up and deal with it.
Looks a little bit like a shuttle. That's okay. That's good.
Yep.
For short notice, it's great.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so we got the ship. They're loading the boomer in. And we overhear them talking about this. And Noob is gonna spot that oh shit, there's a missile. Means we can't shoot it
Hmm.
because the stun beam, the way I shoot, the last time I did it, I hit the Cardassian governor. So that with a heart condition. So that makes me like a small town cop.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is, yeah, I think I'm gonna try diplomacy.
Yes,
I'm
because
gonna.
you've been with
Oh,
Strack.
oh, that's right. Oh
You've
God.
watched, it all comes together. You've watched countless hours of Shrek failing, and you should know just about as much as diplomacy as a diplomat.
All right. Yeah, I like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, I like that. That's actually good. And we're actually cleaning up Cisco's mess, so this is even better. Okay, I get 3 dice because I was
Yeah,
hoping
cleaning
Shrek.
it up. Now the title even makes sense.
Yeah, the title. Damn it!
What happened?
I rolled a 20,
Hmm.
so there's a complication, and that's okay.
Yeah,
Because the bomb was listening in. And I have two choices. I can make the guy not believe me, or I can make the guy believe me, lay down his weapons, and another guy can set the bomb off, or the bomb could just overhear us and realize it's been duped.
Oh.
Yeah, bomb realizes it's been lied to.
The bomb feels betrayed.
Yeah, because it sees that they're not, because we're teaching it. I think the whole thing was, they tried to convince the bomb that its target was what it was supposed to destroy. And now it finds out. Well, the war's over. The Cardassian Empire's destroyed, and you can all come back with the Federation. It's okay. And
It's okay.
And it says, "Oh shit! I'm surrounded by Federation personnel."
Mhm.
And it starts a countdown.
Mhm.
And if I'm gonna let them, this is where I spend all my threat.
Mm.
Uh,
Oh, think good thoughts.
I'm gonna spend threat 4. Bomb cannot be disarmed. Or beamed. Because, the scattering field, and I think that it would be useless to have a weapon that you could just beam somewhere. Oh, yeah, it's going away. Okay, just beam it up, hold it in the pattern buffer.
Beam it. Just beam it.
Problem solved. I've just beamed the bomb into there, and you're done. Again, the most horrible contrivance. Yeah, so that I'm gonna legitimately mark my threat down. There we go. Dr. Phlox, here we are. But yeah, now the bomb is threatening is threatening. And there's a countdown. And we got to get everybody off the planet. We got to evacuate because it'll crack the moon wide open.
Absolutely.
And I think that will. Does that cover all of our crap?
Let's see.
Yeah, we did that.
Yep.
Yeah, we did it. Amazingly, we set our own standards, and amazingly, we accomplished them.
So I'm thinking that when we get everybody off the planet, the catch is, I guess, there's just not that many people on the planet right now, right?
No, there's only 10 of them.
Okay.
It's a very small colony. But also, I think they have their own ships and things like that. So, we'll be able to. It's a very small planet.
Mm-hmm. It's a very small planet.
It's a very small planet.
It's a planet full of unicorns.
Yes, and they can teleport. Yeah, so we'll evacuate the planet on there. Will we be in a conference room or a shuttle bay or something?
Oh, for the
For
closure.
we're all done. Yeah.
I think it should just be a two-person scene, Shrek and Noob.
Okay.
Or we go back to the holodeck and have Noob talk Shrek through solving this problem.
Okay, I like the idea of Noob and Shrek just doing this. Well, yeah, but I didn't do any better.
Yeah, but you learned something, didn't you?
Not to do that again.
That's the difference. I think that Shrek just has a hard time learning things from failure.
Oh, okay. And basically,
together, you're able to get him his badge.
Yes. Okay. Oh, really? Okay. Give insight to Strack. Make sure there is no super smart bomb to overhear truth. And there you go.
Absolutely.
And honestly, we roll credits at that point.
Woo!
Here we go.
I was a close one. I didn't know how I didn't know how Duke boys were going to get out of that one.
I wasn't sure either. If we weren't writing it, they might never have.
That's so true.
So what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a little extra thing here tonight.
Okay.
We're gonna roll. See, people wonder, where do they get their ideas from?
I know.
And they forget that we have a link in the actual slides in the description.
Yeah, we're gonna show you how the sausage gets made.
But yeah, so we go to the Jeff Knopcorp generator.
Mm-hmm.
And I have no idea what's going to go on with this, but he is going to, from TV tropes and Memory Alpha, they've built a random number generator, and we're going to get the 3 things that we're going to do next week. Weekly love interest turns into a robot. Joined Trill physiology.
Oh, we haven't done anything to Trill, have we?
No, we haven't. And the captain gives an awesome speech.
Oh.
So I'm gonna put, these are bangers.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do. Let me see. I think I have to put a text file up. And next week. Whoops. See. And I think I have to fill this.
Mm-hmm.
Gradient, because of course it is. Blue next week on Cookie Track. Love interest turns out to be a robot. Join Trill physiology, and Captain gives an awesome speech. Mm-hmm. And those are all going to be, obviously, because we're done with the show, but I'm still going to do like bullet points and shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Bullet point. Karate chop. You're not a bullet point. You're actually a frickin' header. And all of this, if I believe right, is we do things in Anton. No, we don't do things in Anton. We do it in Oswald. Yeah, it is. It's really weird. That was the one that comes next week on Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Yeah. So we've got the beats ready. I hope everybody shows up to walk us through those, help us through those. And if you have a cookie request, you can just let us know in the Discord, and we will be glad to eat your cookie.
We will eat your cookies.
We will eat your cookies.
Do not doubt that we will eat your cookies. Let me see if I can find out what's happening on the rest of the channel. Because come on, where are you at? Forgive me for spacing out here. Where's my... There it is. I have been losing track of things a lot lately. All right. Well, we have several things going on still. Lords and Ladies of Fate. Or not, well, Lords and Ladies of Fate. Actually, Architects of Fate. So what we have coming on Sunday, The party draws closer to meeting Nazriz, the warlord of the Undead Army, and his plagued Chult since before they arrived. Join us Sunday to see how this confrontation plays out. Yeah, we're all like captured and beat up too, if I'm not mistaken. And one of our players has turned out to be working for the enemy. Monday night, 8:30, Star Trek Adventures Bajor episode Suspension. The Starfleet team is divided, and each person faces their own challenge. Lieutenant Noah McLaren, XB-12, and Hank the AI face a dangerous encounter with a nest of Crew T, which, while trying to warn the team about approaching Cardassian shuttles, Jumja holds the life of Dominic the Christmas Donkey in his hands. Meanwhile, Lieutenant Bator prepares to defend his comrades with all the cunning and logic honed over a lifetime. Do not miss this action-packed adventure. Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, Conan, Werewolf, after expecting the sex dungeon in the back of the abstract art gallery and recovering from the drugged wine, the party resumes their search for the men who attacked them. And then Wednesday, 8 p.m., now that the party's laid their best friend to rest, the question will remain, what is the cause of their amnesia? How much time has actually been forgotten? What happened to Noel? Find out this week. Adenia Season 3, maybe? Episode 4, the Season 2 Blues. And finally, on Thursday, a completely new show, Supervillains. And come and see what that's all about. I think that I think there's like three people being villains, or are they fighting villains? Or do they want to be villains? Who knows? Either way, I strongly suggest you go and see it. And also, hit us up in Discord. Give us a follow if you can. Every little bit helps. Anyway, signing off. Have a great day, guys.
Yes, indeed. Thank you.
Bye-bye.